Get ready to play basketball here tonight. It'll be to jump center as the Bucks come out on the floor. Lister, who stands 6 feet 11, will be in there to jump center. Cummings and Pressey at the forwards. Dunleavy and Moncrief at the guards. And for the Chicago Bulls, they will have in the pivot jumping center Caldwell Jones, who is 7 feet tall, surrounded by Woolridge, Johnson, Watley, and Jordan. So we're at to play basketball here in the first quarter of play. The Bulls going right to left, and the Bucks have the tip, and they will advance it from there. We are underway here from the Chicago Stadium as the Bucks have the first opportunity to do something. Moncrief, here is Lister on the hook shot, does not connect. Rebound fought for hard in there. Moncrief came up with a loose change and drops it in for his first 2 points of the game. That's the story. And the Bucks, of course, with all those great years when they had Jabbar, that's where they really fattened up that series from what I remember, Red. They're a dominating team in the early and mid-70s. Long shot by Jordan, ties it. Michael Jordan, I think, Red, is a little bit better shooter than a lot of people gave him credit for, perhaps. Moncrief, a long one, answers it, and we have an end-to-end game right off the bat. Bulls will be trying to avenge some of what you just saw there. Nice left-handed shot.
Not only keeping Terry Cummings from the ball, but when the ball goes up on an offensive board, you got to keep him off.
Offensive foul does not count as a team foul. Lob for Jordan inside. Easy for him.
He took Mr. Defense, Sid Moncrief.
They rule him as being in the act of shooting on that. So Cummings has a pair. There with that first one. Very impressive performance. You can see what he did with the Clippers last year. Boy, did he come in with the Bucks and do a job in their season opener in Milwaukee on Saturday night, especially from the foul line where he was 10 of 13. There's the score, all tied up. About 3 minutes old, first quarter. In the paint, Watley. Jordan driving hard. Oh, what a move as he went to the opposite hand, and he has 6.
But that'll happen coming off the rebound if he can get the ball. That's what Magic Johnson done, a good free throw shooter. Jordan and Watley are probably the best 2 free throw shooters in the lineup, although Caldwell Jones, a very good one, doesn't get to the line that much.
Yeah, with that last free throw. You see the numbers on him to the moment. And he is on the board. He got that second one to go.
The 11-15 mark that the Bucks have made, 2 out of 10.
Cummings is going to try cut into that deficit a little bit. He has the country, like Rod Higgins, for example, left the region, is a very fine player for Fresno State. Many players. Watley now has 3 on the night. Bulls have not substituted as of yet. Remember, Quinton Daly is...
Right, they got a problem. It surprised me at the start. He's got illness. He'll miss this game. We'll see Wes Matthews, who they signed to a contract, I'm sure, get some quick action.
He was supposed to play tonight anyway, so he'll definitely get some. 6-point Bulls lead, their largest of the night to the moment. Kind of a motion offense going here. Fields goes in traffic, and Hodges takes his first shot, and he drills it right home.
That's where he likes, the left side of the court. He's deadly from there.
Well, he sure showed it right there, and cuts that Bulls lead to 4 points. Steve Johnson up high, moves around Cummings, driving, gets the nice basket. Steve Johnson with a power move to the hoop, and he is...
Wow. Steve Johnson bumped in Orlando Woolridge, and neither one of them got a chance to get to the hoop.
So the ball goes over, and the Bucks now a little over the halfway through the first quarter here from the Chicago Stadium tonight. Bill Hazen and Johnny Kerr with greetings for you on Sports Vision, and we're happy to tell you that we have our most exciting schedule of Bulls basketball ever this year. Lister with a lean in and puts it up, and he has his first 2.
True. Fields misses the first.
He'll have one more. He is not yet on the board, but just as I say that, Watley, a fadeaway, was blocked in the air. Hodges got a hand on it. Baseball pass for Moncrief. He brought it in somehow like a good wide receiver. Kicks it wide open as Kenny Fields, and he hits it.
Well, they had a 3-second violation there that time. Lister on Richmond. They also had... oh, here we go.
Yeah, Jordan with a steal. Ahead to Woolridge. He plays it up for the basket. That's as close as you can come to traveling without traveling.
Good steal again, ignited by Michael Jordan to set that off.
3-point Bulls lead. Cummings on the wing. Notice that Steve Johnson sags back. They'll let him take that shot out there, but Hodges means on him.
Well, we thought you'd see him kind of early. He played for Kevin Lockery at Atlanta a couple of years ago, so he knows what Kevin's trying to do. He caught on quite quickly to this offense.
He was acquired over the weekend when the injury to Ronnie Lester came about. Fed to Fields. He's open.
They're going to let Craig Hodges shoot from there, and Fields, they're going to make him. You got to get a hand up on him. Get back to that side.
Nobody even close. Yeah, an unobstructed jump shot situation like that make it very tough. The Bucks take the lead with that hoop at 18-17. Woolridge to Jones for the hoop. Caldwell Jones with his first two in
his first leading role, and he's joined by Rod Higgins now, who replaces the rookie Michael Jordan.
Oh, that rebound story is all Milwaukee early in the game. And Terry Cummings gets another field goal to help his cause. He has 5 points now for the quarter. And the Bulls find themselves trailing by a point. Steve Johnson inside. It's blocked. Goaltending. Lister, count that one. No doubt about that. Steve Johnson has a 6-point first quarter going. What a story. Ended for a moment, but Jones got back. Cummings wide open, missed the shot. Oh, and a terrible fall by Matthews. He landed on his elbows, thank goodness, and that, I think that cushioned some of the blow. Woolridge will drive in traffic, and he gets the hoop. He has 5 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you, Matthews getting that last rebound, a shot from the side, missed by Cummings. Watch Matthews goes up, and he just gets hit by Orlando Woolridge, I believe. He gets knocked down. Here comes Corzine in the game now to beat him down the court when you've got that kind of size going through the board. But you've got to get the ball.
Got that second one. Listen quickly. Here they come. Rod Higgins, who just came in, launches a jump shot, misses, and the rebound comes out to Alton Lister. Here comes a nice pass off Cummings for the slam as he got a nice feed from Craig Hodges. Hands back to Hodges, a long one. Front rims and Corzine with a rebound. Outlet to Woolridge. That was almost picked up. Woolridge driving, gets the hoop, and a nice move. He has 7 points.
Good move. He threw.
Kevin Lockery looks on.
Watch the Walter Payton move. He gives him here. McKeskey tries to stand up, and O just sneaks around gently, underhands it into the hoop.
While in the air to avoid that contact. That's very impressive.
Well, it shows something here. Now you've got
Corzine in the middle, Matthews and Jordan right now in the back. One more for Hodges, who has 5. He's off to a tremendous start.
Well, Don Nelson has done a super job. He does not really have a point guard. He's using two in traffic.
Kicks it out. Wes Matthews a long one. No, Woolridge tried for the jam and missed it. Boy, he came flying through the air without a trapeze. Moncrief up and in on the baseline. And the Bucks take the lead. Common foul. It'll be out of bounds as the Bulls will toss it back in. So Sidney Green fouled in the act of driving. Jordan's open, coming off a pick, missed the shot, tipped around, comes up to Sidney Green for the easy slam.
Hey, look what I found.
2 points is what he found. Says is being covered by Matthews. McKeskey with a hook, put it up over the top of Higgins. Boy, that's a real mismatch. There, Matthews on the other end lays it up. Basket, he put it in. Fields fouled him.
What a play, the first hoop that I've seen Matthews get for the Bulls this year. What a super play, but watch the pass here. Michael Jordan looks away, threads it on a dead run, and Kenny Fields tries for the block. He lays it up over the rim and in. Beautiful pass by Michael Jordan. Wes Matthews being the guy that lights the board up, and he gets 3 out of it.
So Matt, coach of the Bulls, each team, by the way, was called for that several times. These teams both play a lot of double teaming type coverage. Long jump shot by Hodges and all in there. You're not going to do much with that. Matthews out front. Goes over Moncrief. A long one, and Wes Matthews has it.
Matthews, as soon as Moncrief noted he had Matthews on him, bam, he went right to the hole. He got some help on a block shot from Sidney. He was already to the hoop.
Moncrief now has 7 with that free throw. And puts one more in for a figure. Hey, I might get the ball, so they'll work harder to get open. Here's a long shot by Moncrief. He knocks it down from just inside the 3-point line, and the Bucks take a 1-point lead with that. Moncrief is in double figures with 10, and he looks like an all-star player tonight. Just what he is. Green. Here is shot by Jordan, and he rolls it up and in. Rattles it down. He has 8 points.
When Moncrief setting plays up on the board, they're trying to go one-on-one. He lost the ball.
They're stolen away, laid out for Jordan. This should be an easy 2. Kaboom!
And that's what they came to see, didn't they? Let's go and roar here in the stadium.
Jordan just rocked the cradle for his 10th point, and the Bucks are going to call time. Up off the bench was Don Nelson after that one. Moncrief got his pocket picked, and they paid for it at the other end, the Bucks did. The Bulls on top by 3. right here on this last slam.
All right, there's a steal now from Moncrief. They try to go one-on-one. They get it out to Michael Jordan. Everybody in the gym stopping to realize what's going to happen. Here he comes with a cup. Slam, jam. Thank you, man.
Nice and easy.
And left-handed set shooter.
The Bucks bring in their 10th player already in this game. Greavy is a good shooter from the wing and can make things happen. Feed low, McKeskey, the hook shot. Oh, Jordan wanted to. Greavy puts it into Hodges, and Matthews is on him. McKeskey will come, and here's one of the bigger screens in the National Basketball Association. At halftime, we're going to look at the list of players over 7 feet tall in this league, and it's very, you'd be amazed how many players are that big. McKeskey is one of them. You saw inches to your lineup by bringing Brewer on, and Michaud going to the bench. 7-3. Oh, yeah, they have definitely one of the biggest lineups in the league. If they bring Lister in, they've got the trio.
Well, now their power forward, Terry Cummings, becomes their small forward. Now he'll work on a small forward of the Bulls.
At 6'9". Bucks have used 11 players already. Hodges. Cummings kicks it across to Greavy. Looks for a target. He'll kick it around. Hodges. Cummings is open. Goes over Corzine and sticks half on him, Red. Jordan at the line. He was 13 points in the half.
He knew he was going to miss that foul. He was right there to try to get it back in.
And the Bucks will bring it across. Hodges, covered by Matthews. They have a 4 down. It looked like kind of a 4 down play, if you will. 4 players right near the baseline. Here's Cummings shaking loose in there. Goes up for a power move. You can't stop him that close to the hoop. He has it with Rod Higgins. And here's Craig Hodges, who we were telling you about. What a find as a 3rd-round draft choice. Now in his 3rd year. And I'm saying here tonight, didn't mention anything about Hodges, but he has the same situation. Every reason why a lot of these players, when they come in here, there has to be a thrilling experience. I would imagine his family is in the stand. And to the line goes Woolridge, and he knocks down. Wait, is that registered as a missed free throw?
Yep.
Yeah. 43 for the Bucks, 40 for the Bulls. Come to think of it, I don't think it would be, would it?
Sure. You awarded 2 free throws, you come away with 1 point.
Yeah. McKeskey, a jump shot from the baseline. Puts it in. McKeskey knocks it down. And Woolridge back at the other end, firing.
Gee, those are the shots you don't want, and we bail out of it.
Steve Johnson managed to get the rebound and keep it alive. Helped the cause a little bit there for the Bulls. Some points. Hodges, low feed McKeskey's in there deep. Jordan blocked the shot right out of bounds. Steve Johnson held his ground beautifully, and Jordan came in from the back.
All right, McKeskey looking at his man, and watch Jordan come in and just wipe it out.
Not yet. It's too early in the game. Inbounds. Jordan, he fires. He hits. Michael Jordan again.
Court offense. Now, this is what they've got to be able to concentrate on, getting something down low.
Matthews up top. They reverse it. Woolridge into the lane, driving through, and he gets the hook.
That's where you want to get it from. You know, the Bucks are.
And Cummings, who has 11 points on the night, and is 3 for 4 from the foul line to the moment. It's the bench.
Well, we gave that bench again in the scouting report to Milwaukee.
You're right on the money then, I guess. Although Wes Matthews, I think, playing off the Bulls bench, has
got all of them.
Sensational job. Dozen points for Woolridge now, and the Bulls are right back on top in this game by a pair. The bench has performed well for Milwaukee. The starters for the Bulls have performed well. Moncrief's covered by Rod Higgins right now. And Dunleavy's been picked up by Enos Watley. Here's kind of a motion offense. Pressey rolled around and finally went in. Paul Pressey, it took him a long time to get on the shot in that limited time.
Yeah.
Don Nelson of the Bucks setting up the play. Dunleavy brings it across. This is more of a setup team than we've seen out of Milwaukee in recent years. Pressey in the drive, and that was a nice move. Challenge him up there. This guy could be a good defensive end in professional football. He has the beef.
What you need now on the Bulls end of rebound, but they have to know what they're going to do offensively.
And McKeskey knocks
6'6". When they come down, Orlando
in the second quarter. Sidney Moncrief. Nope. Looked like that one rolled off of his hand a little bit. Green outlets to Watley. Driving. Oh, and he laid it up beautifully. Kind of had to lean back while he was in the air in a rocker type motion, and Watley has 6. Bulls pull within a point. Dunleavy Cressy, low feed Lister. He's dangerous in there. Under a minute left, down to 50 seconds. The hook shot goes in. And Lister has 5, and the Bulls trail by 3. Whatley to Woolridge. Pulls up and takes it. Hits it. Woolridge with a 15. Woolridge, deep release to Whatley. Dunleavy's covering him. Woolridge covered by Cummings, and he shoots right over him, and Woolridge. About a minute old here in the third quarter. Cummings once again has 13 now. And that breaks, creates a tie situation at 55 apiece. The Bulls in the forecourt. We've had a number of ties in this game. Been close. Bulls have led probably the majority of the first half. Oh, what a behind-the-back pass by Steve Johnson. And here's Jordan penetrating, throws it up. Oh, it almost went in. And the rebound comes out to Cummings. Here come the Bucks, 3-on-4. Dunleavy, Cummings in the corner. Sidney Moncrief went up, basket, an unbelievable shot. You heard the hand slap, and Moncrief got it in somehow.
Jordan's 4th foul. There's the pass by Terry Cummings. He goes down, hesitates, goes up hard, and Juwan Oldham went up through the basket. That should be 2 automatic, but the ball is hit by Michael Jackson from the back. You saw the hand go through the net.
Up for the Bulls, so you have Matthews and Higgins. Higgins will operate as a big guard, and this is an untested backcourt arrangement, to say the least. Here's Higgins, low feed to Steve Johnson. Look for Higgins as the cutter. Now he'll put it on the floor to Matthews. Lets it go and hits.
Well, they double-teamed him. You saw Moncrief come over and double-team him, but Matthews knocks it in. He's got 7.
So Matthews ties the score once again in this Bulls-Bucks rematch. That game in Milwaukee was tight 2 nights ago. And we've had the same situation here. Lister with a swinging hook and managed to put it up and in over Juwan Oldham. You have 7'3", 7'1", and 6'9" across the Bucks front line.
Bulls have scored 6 points in about 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a long time. A long drive for both of these teams. Moncrief kicks it out. McKeskey out of his range. Dunleavy, that's in his range. Mike Dunleavy, that's his first 2 points of the game. And now the Bucks by 4. This ties their largest lead. 4.5 minutes old here in the third quarter. Matthews on a nice backdoor cut to the hoop, and did Steve Johnson hit him? Bulls basket. Moncrief spinning. Oh, he can swirl like a top, can he? Brewer under heavy pressure. McKeskey. Oh, man, he almost brought the rim down. He has 8. Got a nice feed in there from Dunleavy. And McKeskey, with 264 pounds of beef, really jammed that one down. Woolridge trying to back Cummings down. He'll take the shot. Tipped in by Steve Johnson.
Well, they're going to give you that shot. Oh, you got to learn why they're giving it to you, because you don't hit that with regularity in a tough situation down by 4.
It's a 2-point Bucks lead. Moncrief in the forecourt. Dunleavy. McKeskey looking inside. Kicked across to Moncrief. Higgins is guarding him. That's the shot, and McKeskey muscles in there. Tipped in by Brewer.
Oh, beating on the board.
That's where that size advantage has really showed itself right here. Juwan Oldham, a 7-footer, could not screen Brewer away. Matthews. Woolridge flashes high. Cummings tried for the steal. Woolridge drives. It went in.
KO.
Woolridge with 19 points for the night. And the Bulls pull back within 2 as we're at the halfway mark of the third quarter. Cummings being covered by Woolridge. Brewer kicks it. 3-pointer, and it's there. Dunleavy drops it in, and he has 5.
Good coaching, good ball. Free throws.
So Woolridge, who will hit 20 if he gets one of these 2, up over his scoring average from a year ago, but tonight he came in through 2 games averaging 20. Woolridge driving on Cummings, goes up over him. Nope. Juwan Oldham tried for the tip. Moncrief ahead to Dunleavy, driving behind the back to Cummings. What a nice feed. Cummings with 15, and boy, did Dunleavy put that right on the money.
You know, transition just wasn't there. To miss shot and the way they went.
5 points, Bucks lead. Higgins, nice low feed. Steve Johnson jams it through, and he has a dozen. So Cummings now gets to the line. First one's in the other way.
Well, they cleared the side. Cummings posted up, but you're right. Dunleavy just let him too much and put it out of bounds.
In the forecourt is Matthews. Dunleavy, he gives him some room. Higgins will shoot it and hits it. Rod Higgins, he's not a great shooter, but he knocked that one in. He has about, I would imagine, about average shooting skills for the NBA, which is a darn good shooter anywhere else. But he turned right around and hit that one, and it's a 2-point Bucks lead. Cummings, Dunleavy, is that a three? Nope, but Brewer was there.
Brewer with a left-handed tap off the board.
Higgins comes out, goes up over his man, front rims it, tipped around, and the Bucks come out with it. Ahead to Moncrief, driving on Matthews, and gets the hoop. 6 points, the lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. And now his third point, did not get it. He'll try again. And this time it says somebody throw it in, and the Bucks finally do so. Nobody wanted to grab the ball, and the official, Bill Oakes, just put it down on the floor and said, all right, I'll just count to 5. Moncrief tossed it in. Here's Brewer, the turnaround. Nope. And the rebound came down to Lister. Jordan couldn't control it. Moncrief. Oh, and he put it in over the top of Matthews. Sidney Moncrief, who has 17, and he's played it good. They're beefy, aren't they? Here's Moncrief stealing it from Jordan. Look out. Nice move.
Well, I don't know. Just went in. Matthews didn't do anything to stop him.
Yeah, but he did fake. He did fake the slam, and Matthews wanted no part of that. Bucks by 9. And the Bulls find themselves on the ropes here a little bit. Almost stolen. The Bulls have to go back and reload now.
9 seconds.
Jordan need a basket quickly. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Jordan misses. Oldham tipped it in. Or Woolridge rather on the tip. Boy, did he get up there on that. Orlando way over the rim. He has 23, and the Bulls very much needed that basket. Pressey driving in and gets the hoop as he came down on it.
Dunleavy has 1 foul, Moncrief 1 foul, but then you look at their big people. They've got them all. Yeah. Their guards have stayed out of trouble.
With the injury to Ronnie Lester. But Matthews is very quick, and he really has looked it. If he hits this free throw, and he does, that cuts the lead to 7 for Milwaukee. And Matthews with 11. That's the story now. You see the game clock inserted in the corner of the screen, so you can see time remaining. Bulls should have the last possession here. Fields wide open going into the third quarter, and here's part of the reason why. Look at this basket by Cummings.
He's going to get an easy drop pass from Mike Dunleavy. As he follows it up, he comes in, rolls it off the glass with the left, or off the rim with the left hand. And now we'll take a look at Orlando Woolridge. There's a shot by Michael Jordan trying to beat the 24-second clock, and a high left-handed tip stuff.
Hodges, a head fake. Nope. Woolridge up there for the rebound. Seals it off. And the Bulls will try to cut into a 9-point deficit. They have work to do. First minute of the fourth quarter. And the Bucks have taken control here in the third. Low feed to Woolridge, double teamed. Here's Jordan coming around. He's open. Nope. Corzine with a rebound. Kicks it out. Jordan inside. Cross-court pass, and Jordan puts it up and in. Turnovers. Bulls 6-4. Sidney Green knocks one in. As the Bulls score and sit at 10 or 11,000 here tonight. Fields with the inbounds pass. Terry Cummings gets a screen from Brewer. Here's Hodges. Lets it go just as the clock expired. The rebound, Pressey. And the Bulls have to play defense for 24 more seconds as the Bucks reload it. Oh, you have to get that rebound. Cummings. Nice move.
Can't give him too many shots at the hoop, can you?
No, you sure can't. Not a team like that has the type of firepower that Cummings provides. Corzine high. Now Jordan. Jordan covered by Fields. And Woolridge goes in there. Basket, it counts. He has 25, and he can cut the deficit down another point.
Here he comes. He gets it from Michael Jordan. He floats through. One man goes up after he gets the bump. I think Fields was the guy with the foul. Heading up to fans and the scoreboard.
Missed it. Corzine nearly kept it alive. But Milwaukee comes out with it. Nice feed by Hodges, and Cummings with an easy one. He has 20 because he's going to the hoop about as strongly as he can. from the foul line. He has not had one of his best nights. But he has 26, knocks that second one with a chance to help his cause. He, to this moment, has not scored in this game. He's right there. Well, let's see. Sidney Green on the bench. So it's now Johnson and Woolridge up front. Corzine in the middle. And Enos Watley towards the lead tonight. Woolridge. Here's Jordan. The ball taken away from him. Moncrief driving, going in. And a nice move. He has 22.
You know, Moncrief is guarding Michael Jordan, and he's just anticipating the pass is going to come to him, and the Bulls are just laying the ball right out there for the steal.
Indeed. He's stepping up in the passing lane, and he's picking those slow passes off.
That's what makes him the All-Defensive Player of the Year.
Indeed. 6 points, the Bucks lead. Jordan. Oh, and Pressey ran into him. Here's Woolridge driving, lays it up and in. Woolridge now has 29 points, and the Bulls claw back within 4. Well, you get the feeling if the Bulls could get a run going, this stadium would really fully erupt. They're just ready to come to their feet. Cummings, a fake, driving, misses the shot. Cummings got his own board. Goes again. You can't get in the middle of the screen.
Very interesting fan, huh?
Somebody we know.
Michael knocked it in.
Jordan at the line. Now has 18. Adds another one. 19 points for the night for Michael Jordan. And now it is cut down to a 4-point game. The Bulls dodged a real bullet on those 2 technical fouls. Pressey, they're double teaming now. The Bulls trying to put pressure on the ball at half court. Pressey trying to get the ball away. Moncrief. Pressey works it around to Hodges, who's a good shooter. Jordan's covering him. Pressey lets it go and knocks it in.
Very quiet since he got that basket in the first quarter.
The Bulls centers in general have been extremely quiet in this game. Jones total of 5 points. Alden Lister, the starting Buck center, has 7 by himself. Keski has added 8 to that. 4 points for Jones. He hit both of his free throws. The Bulls centers have been perfect for the foul line. I'll say that, by golly. They have 4 straight between them. And the Bulls have it back to 4 again. Pressey. Terry Cummings, covered by Sidney Green. Under heavy pressure. Here's Hodges. Good fake. Gets around Watley. Moncrief driving on Jordan. Got it up and in. And for Lester, that's, let me add 1 to my total. That's 5 personal, or no, 4. It is 4, excuse me, on Lister. Tough here before too long. Cummings. It hit traffic. Jordan got the ball away. Gets a feed from Watley. Driving. Basket. He puts it in. Michael Jordan with 21. And he drew the foul. A chance for a 3-point play.
All right, this is what I thought they should have done the other night in Milwaukee. On Terry Cummings double team him. Watley gets the steal, gives it to Jordan. Jordan up over Moncrief off the glass. A chance to make this a 2-point game. Here he comes in strong. There it is.
And Jordan has hit them going 2-on-2. Here is Dunleavy outside of 3-point range. In deep for Moncrief on a nice move. Pressey hit him with a nice pass. Moncrief with Dunleavy, who picked up that foul. And Jordan now at the line. Boy, what he has missed 1 out of 7 out of 8. Dunleavy down low to Lister. Look out! He blew the slam. It was blocked. He blew the slam. It was blocked. I think Woolridge blocked it. Woolridge jammed that one up at rim level, and the fans showing signs of really whooping it up. Jordan in the paint. Goes for it. Gets it. Jordan with 26. And, oh, Will Jones. He is the man of the moment. Story, the free throw line, the Bulls have gotten back into it.
In this quarter.
That 1 for 5 Milwaukee shooting includes 2 missed technicals. The Bulls will have roared back from a 9-point deficit to tie this game in the 4th quarter with 2:46 left. He does it. Oh, he has not missed a free throw this year in 2 attempts. The tie, and with 2.5 minutes left. Amazing story about Mike right there being a 6th-round draft choice. Played in the CBA for a while, coached in the CBA while he was playing, but hung in there tough. Here's Jordan going for the tie. And Jordan, Michael Jordan with 28 points. And the Bulls have tied at the foul line. 1 for 4 in this quarter for Sidney. You see the total point number for him tonight. tied again at 106. Both season highs for both Woolridge and Jordan. Terry Cummings with a tough turnaround shot has 24. Oh, man. He's the guy who put the nail in the coffin in Milwaukee a couple nights ago. Here's Whatley down the lane. Driving.
Oh, the ball is in. The ball was in, and Green touched it on the rim.
Sidney Green trying for the follow.
The ball was in.
Offensive goaltending.
Watch this. Mo Whatley with it up over the rim. It's going to fall in. It's going to fall back in, and it's tapped up there.
It's a 2-point Bucks lead. Here's Pressey in a drive. No! Lester missed the slam, and the Bulls have it. They can still tie it. Here's Moncrief, or Jordan driving with. Oh! Unbelievable! Unbelievable shot by Jordan. How in the world did he do that?
Holy mackerel. Can you believe it? Look at the traffic he goes through. He gets hammered, flies it up off the glass. And look at him. He wants it. Holy mackerel. What a shot. Another look at it. The rookie from North Carolina.
And I'll tell you, if that didn't bring everybody to their feet, Red, I know you were.
Better touching the outside.
Lister has fouled out with 47. What a job from the line for Jordan tonight.